Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from DemolitionHound in the newly buffed mass production Guncannon. He titled this Miracles Happen When the Support Gets Supported, and yeah, sounds accurate. They adjusted a fair number of things about the MPT. Most of the heaviest buffs don't come until level 3. That's when it gets more equipped slots and thruster output increase, but every level of it has improved its walk speed, has improved the damage on the shoulder cannons and the switching time for them, and has a higher rate of fire on the twin 100mm machine guns. So it's a pretty good buff. Oh yeah, it also now has Anti-Stealth Volume 1. Volume 1. Yeah, really good book. You should read all the volumes if you can get them. But yeah, it's got Anti-Stealth Level 1, and you can... so it's a little bit harder to sneak up on now, too. That works for me. And yeah, looks like fairly standard opening. The support demo got isolated, and now that they outnumbered the other team, they are wearing them down fairly rapidly. This is, again, this is standard. This is, again, why I hate the merry-go-round opening for Arctic Base and now Colony Drop Site, because, yeah, if your team loses that race, it is just a tremendous waste of your entire first spawn for everybody. So... I understand some of the logistics behind it, but also just it's awfully easy for that to go completely wrong. I feel like there's got to be a good solution for that, but I don't know off the top of my head what that would be. Let's see. Okay, couple of good kills here already. And, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I think that's the Gym Dominance underwater type. Yeah, and it has a very large, chunky anchor that works as both a heat rod weapon and a melee weapon. And it can be fairly obnoxious, kind of like the, everything in the Aqua Gym extended family, I feel like. But, took care of it fairly quickly when he had a shot on it. Yeah. Well, like the title said, if the team supports their support, good things happen. Let's see. Sadly, I have not gotten a chance to play the last couple of days. Had some other business to take care of, and also I'm a little bit late on sleep today, so if I sound, spacey, I have a decent excuse for once. It is not just the random misfiring of neurons. It is the very, specific and, misfiring of neurons with cause, let's say. But let's see now. Okay, yeah, good shot there. Yeah, they have definitely upped the rate of fire on those machine guns. That is really nice. Now they just need to do something for the Pixies machine guns a little bit more, I think. But twin machine guns are on almost everything that has them now a very serious threat, and that's kind of nice. Let's see. And they have good enough range to pull off something like that. Let's see, good grouping there. Only hit one of them, but yeah, it's okay, they missed. That's good. I forget whether the Guncannon MPT has explosive reactive armor, protection from splash damage. I don't think so. But it's it's a good, protection from splash damage is a good skill when you can get it. So far so good, 5840 to 4820 with 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining. That's pretty good. Wonder which pilot suit that is. I like that. I don't think I have it, but I could easily have just forgotten because I'm good at, forgetting things. But, all right. Back into the MPT. Good colors, too. Looks nice. Yep, still holding the lead. They're only about 700 points ahead, so about a little over 1 kill. But that person there that's getting up is about to be a pretty good target, I think. Yeah, they just did a panic tackle basically because they saw two people in front of them and knew they were, there and at low health. So those frequently don't work out if you don't have a plan as to what to do afterwards or where you want to panic tackle to, or if nobody else in your team is around. Okay, yeah, I thought that one cannon shot was going to hit, and that one, but of course those small buildings probably block the splash on that Efreet. That is twice now. That is a frequent problem with with the small buildings and things like that. It does not take much on the ground to protect a mobile suit from splash damage, which kind of frustrating, but makes sense. Brain. I was thinking about, if we ever see a GBO3, I would not mind more destructible environments, too. There's a few little things here and there, but, walking through a tree like that, you should be able to bring it down. These cargo crates on the right, they should not be anything to a mobile suit. Again, that kind of might cause more problems than it would create benefits or interest, but I still think it would be neat to try. But let's see. Yeah, as you can see, now the team's sticking together, and they are, grouped really well. They are expanding their lead significantly. They are now up like 10,000, 7,000. That is, well, that's really good, obviously. And there's another kill. Yeah, Demo is having a pretty great round here. And here's somebody else he can take a shot at. Sadly, he's not in a good position to follow up with the boot, but I love the boot. I'm kind of happy that there are things that have an easier time of using the kicks that have gotten those as melee attacks than, previously had them. Like, I know the Narrative Gundam doesn't have this same kick. I know there's something that does, but I can't remember what. Again, brain. But, yeah, they are up almost 2-1 now, 13,000 to 7,300. Excellent round. And, yeah, it is. It's a good time, and it's a team working well together, which I always love to see. I still think the Guncannons in general, MPT and the rest could... good save there by the Flight Goof. Nice. I still feel like the Guncannons, and particularly the MPT, might be able to do with resist move, but it's not, it's not necessary. It's, as you can see with, I feel like the supports are set up to do, high damage when they have support. So, I don't know. I think it, even though, it's frustrating when playing with random people, it makes sense that they're not self-sufficient, given how the gun cannon and the gun tank generally worked in the original Gundam, and especially how the mass production gun tanks worked in 8th MS Team. Yeah, they need support. Okay, great round by Demo there. 110,000 damage, 4,200 out of 15,000 damage out of a score, 1,300 assist, and 7-2. Very, very nice. I appreciate you sending this to me, Demo. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Okay, and for the record, the buffs on the Guncannon MPT are speed went up 10 points from 140 to 150. Anti-stealth level 1 at all levels. Close range part slots on the level 3 went from 4 to 5. The level 4 also got some more slots. Level 3 mid-range part slots went from 11 to 12. And long-range part slots went from 13 to 14. Again, with the level 4 getting, similar increases. Level 3 gets the thruster output increase level 1. And level 4, and I guess there's also a level 5, get thruster output increase level 2. I am genuinely so tired I cannot remember if the Guncannon MPT goes to 5 or not. But yeah, the cannon damage increase doesn't actually come in until level 3, which I think is what Demo was playing. I think that comes in at 300, so yeah, at 400 he'd have the level 3. But yeah, the power increased from 710 to 800, and the switching time has been shortened. so it's easier to combo into the cannons from other things. And like I said, the rate of fire on the twin machine guns has been increased. The numbers in general were not terrible until you hit level 3 and up. The level 1 and 2 gun tank MPT had win rates of 48.9 and 48.8, which is not that far off of the 50.7 and 50.4% for costs 300 and 350 on average for supports. But starting at level 3, those win rates went from 45 went down to 45, where the average is actually higher at 51. So yeah, definitely needed a boost there, especially when you look at the level 5, which is cost 500. It was only averaging 53,000 damage a round, when the average for a support at that cost is 71k. So yeah, that is definitely some some numbers that needed addressed, and hopefully they will the buffs we've gotten will help. We'll find out in about a month.